So this lady, she's 92 years old. Before I went there, I said, somebody's taking my class that's 92? 50 years before I met her, she had a breast lump. The doctor wanted to cut the whole breast off. She says, no way. So she went from Wisconsin, rode a train to Joshua Tree. She studied these breathing exercises, had been doing it for the next 50 years. The cancer is gone. At 92 years old, no glasses, no hearing aid, no dentures. One of 11 kids, everybody's dead except her. She tours around the country with her 2 children. 175 was 167. She has more energy than them. One of the exercises go like this. Okay? When I had the 92-year-old come up to the stage, she was like this. At 92. Now, people say, how could that be possible? As mentioned, you saw that in the video earlier. What you call youthfulness is directly dependent on how fast, how slow your chakras spin. When our daughter was 4 years old, she was diagnosed with autism. She had the capability of a 2-year-old. I went to the school for the grandparents' day. See, my parents were in the Philippines. So I went in as a proxy. And it was the most heartbreaking experience I ever had. Because grandparents' day is like when your children are cutting and pasting to show off, right? That's when I realized she couldn't even hold scissors. So all the children, oh, Mom, Dad, Grandpa. And she's like, you know, I was holding my tears back. It was so difficult. So finally, I asked my teacher for help. So he did healing on her. One day, we're in a hotel. And he said, my teacher said, bring her over. He's going to scan the energy and do a healing. After he did one session, our daughter ran to our room. I continued to talk to my teacher. Half an hour later, she came back, had the whole alphabet written out. Make a long story short, we've been doing the healing technique. Plus, some of you who were with us before, we have this thing called super brain yoga. It is how to charge the brain. You go like this. If you ask any of your Indian friends, it's the technique they use to punish children, right? So it brings a lot of energy to the brain. So in 6 years' time, with the healing, with the therapy, and so on, in 6 years' time, as of 2 years ago, we had her diagnosed by a professional psychologist. The psychologist says, quote, absolutely no trace of autism. These things you don't just say, oh, I kind of think she's better. You get my point? She's in the top of one of the top students in her class in a regular school. And what do you have to do? Massive healing, a lot of energy work. Now, why are we talking about this? Because in order for the brain to function properly, this energy from below has to move to the throat into the brain. Are you guys okay? Or did I overload you? So, when you do this exercise, watch. When I go like this, which energy center am I stimulating? The throat. When I go like this, which energy center am I stimulating? The sex center. So the way it works is like this. When I inhale, throat. When I go like this, the sex center. Then when I inhale, when I exhale, the two integrate. Now here's the good news. Even if you don't understand a thing I said, if you just do it, you still benefit. No, I'm serious. Look, you have light, right? I do not need to know exactly how many electrons go through that wire for me to flick a switch to have light. True or not true? So the nice thing about these exercises and the way pranic healing works is, the system is down, you just follow it like a cookbook. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I was working with my wife and our daughter, even though I do not feel a darn thing, I just follow the recipe. Step 1 for broken bone, do this. Step 2, do some heavy breathing and project light. And so on, and she improved.